Hey good people, welcome back to Beauty and the Frizz. My name is Kara, and whether you're new or returning, thank you so much for stopping by and clicking on my video today. I have decided to embark on another year of Frizzmas. And you know what? It's so crazy because I didn't know anything about Vlogmas and why YouTubers did it or what it was about. And last year, I was able to do Frizzmas because my work schedule was a lot different. I was working from home. I was doing these lunch bunch lives and it was just a lot more convenient. But this year we are back to, school is in person. I'm a teacher, for those who don't know. I teach second grade and I don't exactly know how I'm gonna work all of this out, but I have to thank one of my subs because she reached out to me like maybe a month ago and she's like, guess what I'm watching? And I'm like, what? She's like, Frizzmas. And I was like, in my mind, I was like, oh, I'm not doing that. And she's like, I hope you'll be able to do it again this year. And I was just like, that's why I'm damn sure gonna try, y'all. So today is day one. I'm so excited to do this again. And if makeup, well, first of all, you clicked on the video, I am gonna be doing a Christmas tag. I may have done something like this last year, but I know the questions are not exactly the same. So let's just start getting ready for the holidays and get in the spirit, y'all. If makeup is your therapy, it's your love. I'm having a lot of feelings about makeup right now, y'all. I always say if you especially love eyeshadow, but me and eyeshadow right now, we beefing a little bit. So, got that love-hate relationship sometimes. But if you like talking about makeup and having a good time, you don't mind having some kids running around here and there in the video, because my life is real, y'all. I can't edit it out and I can't make it up. If you like that, this is the channel for you. Let's get started. Now these questions for the tag, I took from various videos. I didn't want to do the exact same questions that I did last year. And I just wanted to mix it up a little bit. I don't know what people do year after year. I'm new to this. And let me think. My second year on YouTube will be in May of 2022. So, I'm still a newbie to this game, but I'm having a good time and I love y'all. So let's get into these questions, y'all. Question number one, there's 20 questions. I'm not gonna hold y'all though. What is your favorite Christmas film? Now, some of these questions, I can't pick just one and that's just that. So I'm gonna just let y'all know. Cause it's kind of like a little get to know me. The Christmas Story. So on December 24th, y'all know TNT, 24 Hours of the Christmas Story. At some point I see the entire movie, but listen, when he gets on that slide and Santa's like, ho, 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 it's just so much. Like, the whole situation of that movie is so hilarious. When he beats the little boy up, when the little boy gets his tongue stuck on a pole, that is my movie. Now, I also love the original Dr. Seuss Grinch. I know Dr. Seuss has been canceled, but I will not cancel the Grinch. The Grinch is just the Grinch. And let me tell you, what set it off was that Grinch with Jim Carrey. Like Jim Carrey, that's a special one right there. Now, recently I've seen the newer Grinches and I like them as well. I love the Grinch. I made a Grinch palette last holiday season, like a BYOP. And I love that story. I think that's it. Now, number two, Christmas Day, stay in PJs or get all dressed up. Hands down, it would be stay in PJs. If you don't know me, I have been talking about the fact that I don't want to leave my house on Christmas unless I have left to go on some type of vacation. I will get there. I am not there yet, but I will get there and my family will have to understand. I want to take my boys. I want us to be on a beach or just somewhere where we're chilling. It's not about gifts. It's just about spending time, creating these memories, going to someplace new, just really and truly relaxing. Now they're young right now, so they don't know what relaxing is, but I do, and I'm going to teach them and they're going to enjoy it. Question number 3, where do I normally spend my holiday? Christmas is usually at my mom's or my aunt's. My mom and my aunt live next door to each other. But since COVID, we have not been doing these big Christmas that we used to do. And they weren't huge or anything like that, but we just haven't. Things have really changed. So I go to her house and then I go to my in-laws. Now, for those who do not know, I am a widow, but my in-laws are my second set of parents, and they are a very, very crucial part of my life that I cannot live without. And when my husband Mark was alive, his family didn't get together a whole lot, so Christmas was a huge deal. And they would stand around and they would have song booklets and they would sing, and it was just a big deal. And it honestly would be the only time of year that people in his family would see Mark and see, you know, Marky in August and things like that. So it was a big deal. This Christmas is going to be small, but that is the plan for this year. I don't like to drive and I don't like running around. So even though the distance between my mom and Mark's family is not great by any means, I really just want to relax, because it's like, I know it's not about me, but I have to make things about me sometimes because I'm tired. I'm really, really tired. And I'm not tired of my family, but just tired in life. And, you know, eventually, now that they're older, I'd love to get them on a plane somewhere or train somewhere, just doing something a little bit out of the box and not be so focused on the material things, because that's one thing I noticed, like with the technology and the materialism, even with myself, I want to get away from that. And I hope and pray that I do. And I do see that happening one day for us. Number 4, what is your favorite Christmas song? So I almost want to do a whole video about my Christmas playlist. I have a Christmas playlist, and I've had this playlist probably since 2000. So this playlist is about 21 years old. Most of the songs are that old, if not older. And I've added to it. Once I got Apple Music, I added to it. So I will link that playlist if possible. I think I can. The playlist started because I used to work at Lady Foot Locker. I worked at Lady Foot Locker for about 4 years. And at Christmas time, they had these special CDs. They weren't CDs. There was a special player, like somebody wanted to steal it or something. It's like, it wasn't a tape. It wasn't, I don't know what it was. I can't really explain what it was, but it wasn't like CDs and it wasn't tapes. But the Christmas music they played every year, like that playlist stuck with me. Obviously, I'm 40 years old. So I started working at Lady Foot Locker when I was 16 and on and off until I was 20. So these songs have stuck with me for such a long time, and they mean so much to me. That's when I first heard Last Christmas by Wham. So that song is like a kind of an 80s vibe, and it's sad. It's a sad song, but the beat is fast paced, and you just There's some other songs that I really, really like. There is My Grown Up Christmas List by Monica, who I think Monica is one of the best singers I've ever heard. Her voice is just so rich. It's just, And Monica and I are about the same age, but her voice, she's got like an old soul. She has an old soul, and the way her voice is just beautiful. I know I asked for one song, but I'm gonna keep going. We got Oh Holy Night, the Mariah Carey version. Oh Holy Night is one of my favorite Christmas songs, period. But you gotta sing it right. You can't be doing a whole bunch of stuff when you get to the high note. You can't be playing around. You just can't. And Mariah Carey does the extreme octave for Oh Night Divine, and that's just that. That's it. Like, I'm done. And there's some like little R&B songs that were on this like Jermaine Dupri So Deaf Christmas. A lot of that was on that Lady Foot Locker playlist. I just love it. We got Jodeci. There was Jagged Edge. I will link this playlist because I keep adding to it. But I love Christmas music. Marky, actually, we were listening to it year round for a while. Like, he wanted to hear that every night. He wanted to just run through that playlist. So that's where I'm at with the Christmas music. Number 5, do you start your Christmas shopping on Black Friday or wait until the last minute? Well, up until now, I've waited till the last minute. I am not very organized as a person. I'm organized, but it's like organized chaos. That's my home. That's my classroom. And I'm trying to make some serious changes. And it has gotten better. One of the things that I'm trying to do is like, I need handwritten lists. I can't do lists in my phone. I can do Amazon lists, but I need to transfer it to paper. And I have a better grasp on what I'm getting for people. And I have started a little bit, but this is way sooner than what I would have done any other year before. I'm proud. You know, I have a grateful heart. Like, this is great. I'm in a great position as far as ideas and what I want to do versus other years before. And the only reason why I was able to slack like that is because Amazon is amazing. But I'm not trying to fool around with this mail this year. No, thank you. Oh, and I don't go Black Friday shopping. I do not. I went one year with my sister. No thanks. We went to Walmart and I'm not into it. Some people get a rush off of that and I don't like it. I went to Walmart today actually and almost had to talk myself down from a panic attack because it was just too much. That's why you should go to Target. Walmart is like another level that I'm not into, but I'm into the prices. So sometimes we have to make a compromise. Can you name all of Santa's reindeers? This is number 6. Let's see. On Dasher, on Dancer, on Prancer, on Vixen, on Connor. Is it Connor? Cupid, Donder, and Blitzen. But you know what? One time I saw something say Donder. And I was like, what the hell? What is that? What kind of name is that? Is it Connor? Is Connor? Connor doesn't even sound like a reindeer name. Connor, Cupid, Donder. Donner. It's Donner. But I've seen Donder. I'm gonna look it up. That's my guess. What holiday traditions are you looking forward to the most? I am just looking forward to, because I started decorating early this year. So I have been enjoying putting the decorations up. It's not a rush. It's not something where I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm putting this up and I got to take it down in 2 weeks. You know what I mean? It's not rush. Rushing gives me extreme anxiety, no matter what it is. If I'm rushing to get somewhere on time and I'm running late, things like that. So everything that I'm doing now is just trying to organize things so I can be present in the moment. And I think that is so important and something that I struggle with a lot. So I am really looking forward to creating some new traditions. I'm looking forward to making some cookies with the boys, wrapping presents, like enjoying wrapping presents, like get some drinks, listen to some music and wrap, but not wrapping in desperation. All the other years I've been wrapping in desperation, like in the middle of the night, like, oh my God, I haven't wrapped anything. Like just waiting to the last minute, and it always gets done. And I do feel that sense of accomplishment, but I'm not trying to do that. Like, I really want to enjoy my time and enjoy the holiday. And that means me moving as slow as possible, because I'm always moving and I'm always moving quickly. And it gets very, very exhausting. So I am looking forward to that. Is your Christmas tree real or fake? My Christmas tree is real. I've always gotten real trees. And the whole process is as much as sometimes I don't feel like it, picking out a Christmas tree is just a big deal. Trying to find the right one. Christmas trees are expensive though. I was hoping to get a fake tree because I was thinking around this time I would be having a beauty room, and I was thinking for Frizzmas I would do a tour. And
we have lemonade.
No, we don't have lemonade, baby. I'm sorry.
Orange juice?
We have water.
We have orange juice?
We do. But I'd like you to have some water first, if you can get the orange. It is vitamin C. So if you can get the orange juice yourself using a chair, I would love for you to have that. Yeah, getting a real tree and the smell and the process and even getting it out, which is a pain. It's just all a part of it. And I'm excited to get the real tree. The boys are into it. And so, you know, I'm reliving Christmas through them. It's exciting for them, which makes it exciting for me because I have been really in the spirit this year, and I'm happy about that because usually I don't care at all. I always celebrate, I always decorate the house and stuff like that, but because I'm rushing, it's more like a chore versus me being excited, is what I'm saying. And I'm really excited this year. What is your all-time favorite holiday food or sweet treat? I don't like sweets too much, but one year one of my cousins made these chewy mint chocolate chip cookies, and if you know me, I love mint chocolate chip, the green kind. So these cookies were actually green, and they were delicious. I haven't had them in a really long time, but I don't like, Mark and I used to drink eggnog a little bit. There was like this pre-made eggnog, but I'm not into that. I'm not into that. Just give me my wine. Give me my wine and I'm fine. Wine is fine. Now, I will be partaking in some mac and cheese like I did on Thanksgiving, but it will probably be the low carb noodles that I will get from Amazon and give to my mom because I'm doing real good. So, but I don't have, you know, my whole thing with having things at certain times of year, I don't believe in that because life is too short. And I learned that the hard way. I don't believe in saving things for certain holidays. I just get what you want when you want, if you can get it. I mean, it is good to wait for some things, but question number 10 says, be honest. Do you like getting or receiving gifts better? So I do. Ooh, I just got a message that there's going to be an alcohol supply shortage. Maybe that's why I can't get any cans. That's no good. People are stressed, y'all. People are so stressed. To be honest, do you like getting or receiving gifts better? I don't really get a lot of Christmas gifts. I mean, gifts are nice, but I don't know. I guess I would say getting gifts for people. I just think like the main people that I get gifts for are the boys. And I just feel like it's so short-lived. So that's why I'm ready to move into some other type of gift giving because it's very short-lived. And right now I'm in the process of trying to clean out the playroom. I just see that money emoji with the wings because these are things that you used to like or you liked for a week and it doesn't mean anything anymore. So, you know, I try to think about like, well, what means something? What is going to mean something? I've never been a gifts person. That's just not where I'm at. And honestly, I get myself gifts all the time, especially with this makeup. Like that's the only thing I really like. But I do, you know, when it comes to certain shoes or certain clothes, you know, even with VIB, I treated myself to certain things. So it's like when Christmas rolls around, like I need practical stuff. A gas card, a grocery store card, Home Depot, Value City furniture, power washing. Like, that's the kind of stuff that's gonna float my boat. I don't need no jewelry. Leaf raking service, stuff like that. Like, that's what I want. Oh, pots and pans. I do need a new set of pots and pans, for sure. Those are the types of things that I desire at this time. What is the best Christmas gift you've ever received? I have to take it back to the year I got my Game Boy. I wanted that Game Boy so bad. I just remember dreaming about that Game Boy the night before. I don't know what year that was or how old I was. I just remember dreaming about that Game Boy though, and I got it. I had tennis. I had Dr. Mario. You know, you had to have that cord. So my cousin got her Game Boy too. And so, you know, when we met up at my aunt's house for Christmas, you know, we had the little cord. But you know, it's crazy because Game Boy was in that like spinach green color. That Game Boy was the business, I'm sorry. Out of all the Christmas gifts that I've gotten, even as an adult, that's the one I think about, my Game Boy. What happened to that Game Boy? I was just so happy to have it. Like I wanted it so badly. I love video games. Question number 12. What would be your dream place to visit for the holiday season? I would love to go to, let me find out where that place is. It's the island where they have those huts that are on the water. Oh my gosh, where is that at? Hold on. They have something like that in Fiji, but there's another place I think that's not as far. Bora Bora, one of those places that have the little huts on the water. That's where I really want to go. I would love to go there. I am not a huge fan of cold weather. I'm not into it. I like sweater weather. I like fall weather. I like hoodies, I like sweatshirts, but no. I'm just not into it. I don't need to snow. I don't need to shovel. The ice melt situation, it's just a lot. It's a lot. Like, no, I'd love to wake up on Christmas, just sleep in, get in the water, get me some good food, get some drinks. Like, the boys have to be on board. They're gonna have to be on board because, well, maybe not to Fiji, but they gotta be on board. Like, get with it. Get right or get left. That was so corny. Question number 13, are you a pro present wrapper or do you feel miserably? I am a pro present wrapper. I'm good at wrapping gifts. It came from watching my mom, and I really don't enjoy it often because I'm rushing. But this year I think I'm going to be great, and I think I'm going to enjoy it. I've actually invested in some wrapping paper, some nice wrapping paper. I've got buffalo plaid. I've got the child. I got Nightmare Before Christmas. I got these like Marvel cartoon character wrapping papers and just some plain ones. Oh, I got sharks eating donuts with Christmas hats. And I got flamingos. I have a little flamingo connection. I love flamingos. So that's what I've got. So, you know, I was just like, let's just make it fun. I got my tape and everything. And for me, the prep is important. So I don't, you know, I'll have everything ready and then I can't find the tape. And then it's like, oh, I'm not excited, you know? So I've got everything. And so, yeah, I plan to put my pro wrapping paper skills to the test this year. Sometimes I do bags. It just depends on what the gift is. What is the most memorable holiday moment? This is number 14. When I think about the holidays, I think about when I was younger, we used to go and chop down our own Christmas tree. And it would be, you know, my family and then some family friends of my parents. We would go to this mountain and we would chop down the trees and bring them down, and they would have hot chocolate and hot dogs and things like that. And it was always cool, like, to go chop down your own tree. And I really remember that. We did that for several years. The other thing that I remember is we would go to my grandma's on my dad's side and then go to my grandma's or my aunt's house. My mom lives next door now, but at the time she didn't. And I just used to love getting together like with my cousins and just talking about everything. And usually we would sleep over. I would sleep over her house. And those were like the days. Those were the days. Like, we're just being kids. And all of us cousins now have kids. So it's so cute to see the next generation kind of do the same thing. And it's really special. So I will not be chopping down a tree for anyone, but we do get the real tree, and that's kind of like something I look forward to as well. Number 15, when did you learn the truth about Santa? Let me tell y'all this. So I learned the truth about Santa because my dad has really distinct handwriting, and you know, you write your letters to Santa or whatever, but he wrote back and he did not try to fix that writing at all. It's not sloppy or anything like that. It's very, very neat, but it is, he writes like in all caps, but it's, I don't know how to explain it, but that's when I knew. I was just like, what the hell? Or as the kids say now, what the heck? Like, what? Like, but you know, I had to keep the secret from my sister because she's 4.5 years younger than me. So I was just like, this is a mess. They even had like a little picture of the Santa's sack in the fireplace with that note. I was just like, this is some bullshit. Like, a mess. That's when I learned that Santa wasn't real. I gotta be careful because, you know, August and Marky. What makes the holidays special for you? I think one of the most things that make the holidays special for me is the fact that Marky has come such a long way and he understands everything. And then watching August with him has been one of the most special things. Now, I still can't get Marky to tell me something that he wants for Christmas other than a damn fire truck, a dinosaur, or dump truck, which he's getting neither of those, just so everybody knows. Don't be like, oh, get him the fire. I'm not. I still have another fire truck to donate, so no thanks. But just seeing him be aware of it, be aware of the dates, being aware of what's going on has really, really made me happy because any other time, not any other time, but years back, he did not have that awareness. And it just shows how far he's come. And then just seeing August, like August is like a little man. You know, he wants certain things. He has his preferences. And in a way, I'm experiencing a lot of this time as a mother a lot of this as a mother for the first time, because Marky and August are completely different. And so August has a typical development. And so seeing him and having him carry on conversations and having him make a Christmas list of things he wants is just amazing. And then seeing it rub off on Marky has been such a blessing. And I've always said that I got pregnant with August and he was for Marky, because it was definitely something that wasn't planned, and it has definitely come to fruition. Like, I just watched the growth and the development of both of these boys, and it is amazing. And I'm truly, truly, truly blessed with them. I always tell them they're my treasures, even when they get on my nerves. If you could be, this is 18, under the mistletoe with anyone, who would it be? So I probably have hinted this. I do have a boyfriend, and we've been together for 7 months. I would love to be under the mistletoe with him. He is the kindest, sweetest person, and he would do anything for me. I love how he accepts everything that comes with me. My personality, I am all over the place. It might not seem like that, but it is very hard for me to concentrate on things and be focused. You know, I have my anxiety, I have my boys, and you know, my boys are not, you know, Marky is not a traditional kid, and he's different. And you know what I mean? Me being a widow, me having the closeness to my in-laws that I do, like, he accepts everything about me and everything that comes with my life. You don't meet a lot of people like that. You just don't. And I'm so grateful, and I'm so appreciative of him. So I would not want to be under the mistletoe with anyone else but him. Well, except my kids, but you know what I'm saying, like the mistletoe. Number 19, when do you start getting excited for Christmas? So this year has been the earliest that I have been excited for Christmas. And I think it's when I got that ColourPop Night Before Christmas palette, and we watched the movie and things like that. It seems like we go right from Halloween to Christmas now, and I never really liked that. I want to enjoy the season. It's just always such a warm and just cozy, fun time. I love the music. Like I said, the playlist. That playlist is the only Christmas music I listen to. And sometimes I forget. Like, some years I've forgotten, and I'm like, damn, I gotta stop listening to this next week. You know, I want to enjoy everything full out. So I'm happy that my Christmas lights are up. I'm happy that I have started shopping. Like, it's just not gonna be rushed. So I think from now on, I'm going to be getting ready for Christmas earlier. Like, most people in my neighborhood start the weekend after Thanksgiving, but honestly, like, I wasn't starting until like the 14th of the month, around that, you know. So the earlier for me, the better, because it allows me to be more organized and plan and enjoy it and be in the present moment. So I am excited. I know it's December 1st, but I am excited. I've been excited now for a couple of weeks, and I don't know, it's not about the presents or anything like that. I guess it's just the season. Maybe it's just childhood memories. I don't know what it is, but I'm excited now. Oh man, number 20. You have been granted one Christmas wish. What would it be? My wish would be that Mark was here. I miss him. I think about him every single day. And there were things that I really wish that I could have made right with him that I was not able to do because his passing was really, really sudden. I think I miss him most for the kids. You know, I know Marky remembers him. I know Marky has a really good memory, but as Marky continues to get older, like, and I was telling somebody this, when I look for pictures of Mark at my phone, I have to scroll further and further and further and further back. And it just shows you like how life just continues to move. And I want to make sure I don't forget. I want to make sure I don't forget him. I want to make sure that I am ingraining who he was or who his soul is in the boys. It is really important to me. And if I could have him back, not even for me, but for them, just, you know, we don't have a traditional household. We don't have a traditional family. I would love for him to be able to see how far Marky's come and how give me 1 second and I'll get you some, okay? I'm almost finished. Did you get it? Shoot, I'd love for you to get it. I would love for him to see, physically see, and see his face, like how far Marky has come. And August was he 2, if that? and wasn't talking like that. I mean, August is like a little man. August looks just like him. I think his personality is probably really close to Mark's personality. He's so social and just, oh, thank you. And just like a charmer. Thank you. Here, can you put that in the room? I love you. Oh. Did he close the door? I can't. But I mean, just things like that. Like, it's just, I'm so grateful. As much as I'm worried about Marky, as much as I'm worried for him, as much as I'm worried about where he is academically and stuff like that, I look at where he was and where he is now. I'd love for his dad to see that. I know where he is now. He's happy. When you have a situation like this, you have to stop and think about how far he's come and not how far behind. Because if you think about how far behind, you're going to get sad. But how far he's come, that just shows the potential how far he can go. And I would love for him to see that. So that's the Christmas tag, y'all. I really like answering these questions. I get really not nostalgic, but really reflective at this time of year. One of the questions I didn't include it was about making New Year's resolutions. I do have goals, but I don't believe in waiting until January 1st to start a whole bunch of stuff and put a whole bunch of pressure on yourself. I don't believe in that. I think that's silly. Why not just start tomorrow or at this moment? Everybody wants to have a clean break and a clean start and all this kind of stuff. But a clean start is not always January 1st. It's not always on a Monday. You can start something on a Wednesday. You can start something on December 21st. You can start it on June 17th, whatever day or time. You know, so I have goals and things I want to do in the next year, especially like financially and with makeup and my purchasing and things like that.
Mark, you took a shower already?
He didn't.
No?
No, but did you?
Can we please pick?
You cannot pick whether or not to get a shower because we went to Walmart today.
Wait, can you pick?
Yeah, my pick is yes, get a shower.
No.
Can I end the video? Thank you guys so much for
subscribe to YouTube channel and leave a like down and comment you love.
Oh, that's so sweet. You are such a sweetie. Thank you so much for taking out some of your time and hanging out with me.
Click the bell and smash that like button.
Smash that. I hope this was therapy for you because it definitely was for me. So until I see you again.
And be kind to yourself.
That's right. Until I see you again, which is going to be tomorrow. Make sure you're being gentle with yourself. And talk to yourself kindly. Nice. Talk to yourself nice. Stay safe. I'll see y'all in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.